What is up, everybody? In this video, I'm going to be showing you how to play Wukong jungle like the very best, like a challenger player. And for starters, Wukong jungle has not been good recently, but after the rework they did to his Q and some of his other abilities, I actually think Wukong jungle is in a good spot. So for starters, our build, there's a few options you can do, either Propane Hydra or Triforce first. This game I'm going to be doing Propane Hydra into Triforce into Sunder Sky. I think it's a very good build. You can also go Triforce into Sunder Sky, and that's very good as well. And for clears, you can start blue or red. Depending on the game, this game, if I want a leash, I need to start blue, so that's what we're going to do. I advise you to start either blue or red. If I was going to get a leash on red, I would have been on the red buff. But here we're going to start blue. I'm against Viego jungle, but my game plan on Wukong jungle is to just kind of get through early game and really just farm a bit, you know, like his clear, big thing why he wasn't that good was because his clear got nerfed. So your early game clear is still, you know, like a bit slow, so you have to play around that. And important things, E is a dash, Q is an auto attack reset that extends your staff range, which is really important. So a lot of your kit is just hitting people with that empowered Q. And your E does give attack speed. That Q auto attack reset, very important to utilize. It's most of your damage if you want to play him. And yeah, I actually think he's quite good now. So compared to before, he's actually in a good spot. Here, I think I will probably full clear him against Viego. Viego's like, well, Viego's like an early game farming jungler as well. He could fight me, but I'm not really looking to scrap anyone till probably level 4. And when I'm playing him, I'm just really, you know, it's about that ulti too. Your ulti just insanely good. Here, I gotta respect that maybe I could get invaded. Your W does deal damage when your clone attacks, so it's good to use it when you're farming. There's a bit of interactions with it as well. It mimics your abilities like your Q and your ulti. It's extremely important. So here, just want to make sure I don't get cheese ideally. So I always want to respect that maybe we could get, you know, Viego coming over the wall or something around the circle. Judging by the way Renekton's moving though, I think it might be Viego top, so we're gonna have to respect that. Here we smite, we W over, auto attack, Q. Your mimic clone actually does the Q too, so that's really good. So you can kind of see how that damage amplifies. I actually think Q max into W max second is the best. W max gives a lot of value as well. Some people think maybe not, but I think it's very, very OP. Having your W up is very crucial for this champion. So here we're clearing top side. We're going to go for Crab. Ribbon is base. So we don't want to spend too much time here because Aatrox or Renekton will be here first. So we're just going to attack this and save our W. I actually think he used a bit of spell, so maybe we can win that. If Gragas can go in. As flash out as possible. I think we win this, so I'm just going to Q in a second. And that's really good by Gragas to help me there. Here I have to respect the Renekton coming, so I'm just going to respect it. I don't know if his spells are up, but I think I will heal on this, so I think we can actually win. Oh, so close. Dude, big boy Gragas, man. Chunk. You could have stayed with me, baby. But it's okay. So here you can go Tiamat Brutalizer. If you can afford Brutalizer, I think Brutalizer is usually, you know, what you want to go for because it just gives you that strong buy. But the Tiamat itself is extremely good too. But like we talked about, it's, you know, he's really good in extended fights. And the reason being, mostly because of the whole, your whole passive, it's stacking armor, and at full stacks it gives you a lot of armor, but also it gives you extra like health regen, so it's very strong in these sort of like long fights, so you do want to play around that. And that's like a very important thing to play around and be aware of that stuff. Here we're Q maxing first, and then we're gonna farm the jungle. Wukong is a trickster, so you always have to use your invisibility on W. You can use it to kind of like close the gap to get like a surprise engage off, but sometimes it's just important to have it sort of for like your damage because it does a lot of damage. People, you don't really notice it, but it mimics a lot auto attacks. It does a bunch of damage. It does 35%, but if you lower the cooldown on it, it starts to really go up. So here we're gonna go for the Propane Hydra. I'm just going to clear the jungle. I'm really happy if we can get a fight because, I mean, the fights have gone so well. And I saw Viego mid, so I think maybe he might be moving top. Void Grubs are up, so we do want to play for it. So I think Veigo's gonna be in this area. I could start one of the grubbies, but it looks like it might be a scrap here. So I just want to see what's going on exactly. I'm here now, so I can look. Just stack in front to make sure we get all the autos. He is diveable, so please no third tower shot. Oh, thank you, Lord. Here, I don't know where Viego is. Me going to this brush may be suicidal, but sometimes you got to believe in yourself if you really want to achieve. Here, I think one-shotting one of the void grubbies will be good, so I'm going to start it, let my clone tank, and then go on it right again. The reason why I think Veigo's not here anymore, because if he was here, he should have shown during that dive component. So I just feel like if he was, he should have been there. So if he's not showing now, most likely means he's on bot side. And that's just like deductive reasoning. A lot of times you will, you know, it's just good to use this sort of like deductive reasoning when you're playing a position that's a lot about, you know, guessing and using information to make the most solid sort of guess opinion. So here, I'm actually quite rich, but I want to see what I can do with my boy. My boy is real strong. I think he might kill her. I don't really want to show yet because I think maybe there's like a Renekton moving up here, but he didn't actually get that, so it's a bit disappointing. I thought he was the best Gragas here, but so it's a very volatile situation mid. So here, mid is a very long lane, right? So for me to help them here, I would have to like get her close to me. So what I'm waiting for is possibly her to move up, or my Gragas to just farm the wave, which is fine. So Veigo's showing, so here I'm gonna W in. And now I can actually kill him. I'm gonna R to block whatever Veigo spell, Q again, R to finish him off. Very clean play by me and the Gragas. So we play around where we're strong, Gragas is strong. We play around that condition, play around these conditions, ward in their jungle. I have Profane Hydra in base. I don't think I can Star Dragon because the enemy bot is winning right now. They're in a good position to stop or check me, so I'm gonna base. And of course, it's not bad to base. This is a lot of money. And my early buys, like I really want to get into this Sheen, so my goal is to get the Sheen. Boots wise, Mercrest or Tabbies is good. Let's look at the enemy team comp, right? Auto attack base, auto attack base, auto attack base. This 100% is a Tabbies game. So we're gonna go for Tabbies here. He's deep warding our jungle, really weird. I'm really strong right now with Profane Hydra. I'm happy to fight this, so we're gonna go on him here. I'm a W over Q, Sheen, Profane Hydra, easy kill. I don't really want to chase so much because now I mean, I just kind of want to farm, right? I mean, we're in a really good position, so we're just going to farm here. I mean, this buy is huge. I really just, I love the Propane High. I think it's a very, it speeds up your clear. It gives you so much side lane pressure, and it's just extremely good to have. And here I do want to start Dragon, but I'm gonna clear some jungle first before we go for a Dragon Star here. So here I'm gonna clear, you know, at least half my jungle, right? We always want to clear the quadrant, and then we're gonna start the dragon. So here I'm gonna start the dragon, and we're gonna do the dragon. Other good items, Cleaver is really good on Wukong. I'll probably build Cleaver later too. W, E into auto Q into W is your kind of like comboing abilities. Q's all attack reset applies everything you want and everything you need, right? Very good. Getting dragon essential, we're trying to win the game, right? And you know, like when I'm in like really, I would say like strong mental, I'm gonna R in advance just to get the kill going. Maybe it wasn't necessary, I just felt like faster the better. You get 2 charges on your R, they both knock up. Your clone mimics it as well, so if you can get the mimic of it, it'll be hitting, you know, pretty much everyone on the map. So here W max second. Looks like it's warded. Like if you don't have R up on Wukong, you're not really going to be doing any like crazy ganks, so it's better to base. Like in this situation, I'm just going to base. I kind of like going into the Sheen right now, or Tabbies. I think Tabbies is actually really good this game. I mean, all their sources of damage is attack damage base. Primary damage is all auto, so we're going to prioritize that. I'm in a really good position, so I'm just going to farm, use my tempo, my speed as an advantage here by just clearing the jungle here. And for the Profane Hydra, you can just combo it with your dash, right? You know, how we do it, how we use it for a lot of dash champions. We always like E and Profane Hide. E Tiamat, right? Very easy. Here I think Viego might be here, so maybe we find Viego first. Check the camps. Okay, he's not here. Viego's bot side. Problem is I just don't see how we're gonna get a kill off. But maybe this guy. Oh my god. Okay, I guess we kill everyone. Viva La Revolution. Very good position. I'm gonna farm, do Void Grubs now. We are losing bots, so I don't think the enemy team is gonna give up yet. I think they probably think they can win through bot lane. So the Lucian Janna will be like the threat we have to play around. But yeah, my team fighting is insane. Wukong jungle scales extremely well. So you don't really have to be afraid of like, oh god, I'm going into the later of the game, like the late game. Like don't even sweat it. It's all good in the hood. Here you can ward over. You can always dash over walls with your E, or you can use your W. My W is down, so I'm just showing you. And that you could potentially, you know, just like ward and like jump over. And important to get engaged off is like your Q cooldown gets reduced every time you auto attack, and also when your clone hits something. So when I'm like using my R, my Q cooldown is going down dramatically. So what you're gonna notice is a lot of times you're gonna cyclone spin like a, and you're gonna get a free Q, hit Q, cyclone again, and then hit another Q. That's like your general like comboing on the monkey. Here you counter jungle, so you could still be here potentially, but we'll see. I have R up, I have Profane Hydra up. I feel quite good now about fighting, but I think it's obviously not going to be easy against the Janna Lucian with have extreme mobility. But what I can do is I can pressure them in this situation. Aw, I should have waited for the Zillion. In the end, it all worked out. I feel like I could have killed him. Maybe a mistake by me. Either way, why do I feel like that dive is good? Because, well, we just took out the strongest people. I think if Zillion was watching me, maybe I could have... Honestly, I should have just ran towards him. I wasn't 100% sure if he had R up yet. I have trust issues for solo queue. Sometimes I don't know how much I can trust my teammates. But that one I should have trusted him. And yeah, here we're going to straight top side. Because it's looking like my top side will respawn. My bot side already got devoured by Viego. Dragon's a minute 25, so if we do want to play for team fights, we do want to play around dragons. That's a big thing. But yeah, your W over walls is a really, you know, big thing for ganking. Oops, I didn't really mean to do it. I was trying to show you the range. But it's a really easy ability to use to kind of like get over walls. And it's just something important to do. But yeah, once you get into the Triforce, the Sheen buy is just really big. You're going to be Q spamming with Sheen a lot, so that's a big thing. This Viego is just AFK farming. He doesn't want to play anymore, huh? Thought we were having a good time, Viego. What happened? But yeah, with R down, your champion, like, going for aggressive plays isn't really that easy. But you can always trade against them. Like, I could EQ auto attack, you know. Generally, always a good play. I think he's actually trying to take my jungle, so we're going to kill him here. Yeah, he's on my blue, I think. There he is. Need to wait a bit for my big boy. Janna Tornado. I should have W forward and got the Cyclone going further. But I think Riven's going in here. Oh yes, I love my Janna Tornadoes. WMX second, just do Dragon, it's fine. And yeah, we're just gonna farm it out and just do the Dragon right now. I messed up there. I should have W forward to get the R right on top of the Viego too, but it all worked out there. But yeah, a lot of the champions just Q spamming. And the mimicking of your abilities is very important. Here I'm gonna go Triforce and Sunder Sky, then possibly there are other options. Cleaver, Spear Sojin, surprisingly, is actually really good on him. Sterix, F-Sans. For MR, usually Maul seems to be the go-to, but Wukong, definitely his weakness is AP comps. But yeah, hope you guys liked the video. Be sure to like, subscribe if you haven't already. That's Wukong jungle. I'll probably make more videos about him in the future, but yeah, good luck in your games. I'll see you guys in the next one.